But go to my YouTube, guys, so y'all can see everything and the videos and all that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna spit real quick. Can y'all hear the music? Oh, they can't hear it. It's all, they don't need to hear it. I'm talking about my TikTok. That's what they're playing. Good. Check. Check. I'll see you later. Say no more. You know? I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today, so I'm gonna just go off the hip. What happened to the sound? It's on the YouTube. Next time I come back, when I come back here, it'll be on here. You'll see the whole platform where you get to go in landscape mode, all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that today too. I'm gonna talk about the wildfires and all that. I'm gonna talk about all that. That's what I said. Go to my YouTube, go to Toxic Mature Reality at my YouTube, and you're gonna see all the videos I'm gonna pull up and all that. And yeah, it is what it is, guys. Sorry. Give me my page. So go to my YouTube. I'm gonna look at the other camera. I'm gonna try to look at y'all too. You're muffled bad. Through YouTube, I'm muffled. I'm not muffled through YouTube. Oh, wee. I know I had to catch it. Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing? To this day. Oh, what the hell? Because I'm trying to. There we go. What did it say? The 2nd or 3rd? The 3rd. March 3rd. March 3rd, 2025. Welcome to the Toxic Mature Reality Podcast with me and my boy, Cliff. Give Cliff some little view. Yay.
What's up, everybody?
There's Cliff. He has his own camera. He can put that up. He can do that if he wanted to. But for all y'all, there he is, Mr. Clifford, the big red dog. And we're in here.
We're out of here.
And we're out of here. That's the type of day. There we go. Let me make sure I look good, make sure the camera good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna trim my beard also for the trip, just let you know. It's gonna be low, you know. But yeah, how y'all doing? We got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna talk about a little bit of how the world's a stage, really, on everything. We're gonna show you how a certain person from Congress 2 weeks ago was praising Mr. Zelensky, and only 2 weeks passed, and you're about to see the same man tear down Zelensky. I think it's comical. It's funny. You can't make this up. Again, you still believe in politics and the narrative? I don't think so. Not me, not my following, not my constituents. Nah, not no one who's awake to this reality. I'll tell you that. That is one topic we're going to talk about. We're also going to bring up a topic where a doctor, guys. Why is someone from New York calling me? I can't answer that. I'm live. Yes, I'm going to show you a doctor. And remember, I want y'all to pay attention to the overreach in this doctor, and it's over ADHD medication. Do you have a little? No, I don't. I can't say it. Someone just text me. Sorry. The doctor, I was reading a text. That's why I was saying all that dumb stuff. Sorry for disrespecting y'all. But a doctor is sitting there talking or threatening to call CPS because the mother doesn't agree with the recommendation of putting their child on medication, which is crazy. So you're going to see that video, and I didn't know they had that overreach. Hey, we'll discuss it. We'll talk about it. Please comment.
I saw that same video this morning.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that today. Absolutely. I'm also, because it's the first podcast, I'm going to show you the video I made on TikTok about the trip, the Patreon trip. We are going to do it. This is the first of many. But this is the test run, you know? So it's going to be anywhere between, 18, 20 people. Slots are filling up. I got, let's see. If I had to estimate exactly how many slots is that, let me go. I got us 3, and then Jeremiah. That's 5, him and his wife. Boogie 6. You got 007 and Sam, 7, 8. You got Derek 9, Dylan 10. Coach Tommy 11. So yeah, we're looking at 9 spots right now. 9 spots. Matrix vending 12. So yeah, we're looking at like 8 spots. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like 18 people, but I'll sleep on the couch. We're gonna get like 20 in there. I have no problem. The rooms will go to the married people, of course, and if not, we can make it. We can make a couple people married. You know what I'm saying? I'll play married for a night, straight up. But yeah, I'm gonna show that video. I told already everybody it's gonna be $130. It was like $2,200 total price. We put the down deposit of $1,000 in, so the other half has to come from y'all, or it's gonna fill up, so it doesn't matter. $130 for the weekend, and that's it. Of course, you know we're gonna bring food. Everyone's gonna bring food. We're gonna pool table, all that jacuzzi. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be good. It's good to network, get around like-minded people. And there will be a night delegated to you know what. And I'm excited for every night, honestly. As much as I'm excited for the next day, the relaxation day, when we're recouping and recovering because all of our serotonin has depleted us. Yes, those are all going to be good days to walk around the woods, get barefoot, enjoy it, enjoy the day. Get back to nature, man. You know what I mean? And I'm very excited.
Watch for bears.
Watch for bears. Listen, I can fight. I'm from Mother Russia. You know, I ain't worried about no motherfucking bear.
Last time I was up there, I saw 2.
Did you?
Yeah.
I ain't worried about it. Listen, we're protected. We're protected, right, guys? We're protected. So, I even got one of my people from Facebook hit me up. It was like, yo, I want to go on that trip. Can me and my wife come? I said, hey, you better get in contact with me ASAP. I would love to have Timmy there. Timmy's a success story, too. One of my friends used to be addicted to needles and all that, and he now runs a recovery place. Got millions.
Right.
This guy's got money. Money.
That's good.
Yeah, he changed his life up. And I used to sell to this kid. So, he saw
Anything's possible.
Anything, guys, anything. You got addicts that are running $1 million corporations right now. So, let that sink in. And there'll be another video I'll show you. I got, what are my 4 videos labeled again? Yep. Oh! And we're going to talk about Mr. Patel. Cash Patel. And I made a video on TikTok about it, but I want to speak, of course, on YouTube as well. He's speaking about the JFK files and the 9/11 files. I'm going to let you hear what he has to say. And of course, I am going to give my interpretation of what he's saying. I think he's throwing us off a little bit on what he's saying. But it's funny how when he mentions 9/11 that he believes all the files should come out. They should be released. He didn't mention the Epstein, which I find interesting, but he did mention JFK and he mentioned 9/11. He said when the 9/11 comes out, it will piss you off. And if anybody did any type of investigative reporting or just looked, who cares? You ain't got to put them fancy words on it, investigative report. If you just did a little bit of research on 9/11 and discovered what I've discovered and what many discovered, we know what happened, unfortunately. And yes, it will piss you off. The answer I believe is going to piss us off is dancing something. You know what I mean? And it's I got to be careful because of certain laws or amendments directed towards Semitism when facts are just facts. And if we can't speak facts because of how maybe one ethnic group, or I'm sorry, it's not even an ethnic group, how one religious group views this type of discussion, then we have a problem. We've been had a problem. It's just that some people think it isn't a problem and don't even know that they have no rights. But that's a different conversation. How y'all doing? Welcome. I can't wait to go see my baby boy. AJ, I'm coming. Yeah, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. Hopefully I get the scooter too. Get my scooter. Off the TikTok shop. Oh, my foot's stuck. Oh. But yeah. So we're going to start first with, let's talk about Cash Patel. I want to talk about Cash Patel. Or actually, you guys want to see? Let's do it. Let's show everybody where we're going on a trip for, and let me discuss that, and then we'll get into the situation. All right, I'm gonna show y'all, for everyone who hasn't seen, for anyone who's on the Patreon, for all my day oneers, we are setting up a trip, and I want to show you. I made a video on TikTok. You can go to my TikTok, watch this video, but just for YouTube purposes, I'm about to show the video now of the place we rented, so y'all know. Go ahead. My Patreon members who are doing the trip, stop. Or if you want to be in this trip,
to the Great
Trip.
Smoky Mountains.
If you want to be in this
Get
trip,
prepared because it's at the end of June. It's already booked. This is the place right here. 4 stories, swimming pool, all that. And let me tell you, one night will be delegated to you know what. I can't say. Also, we will be podcasting. I'm going to show this video also on my podcast so people can know. You got time. It is March. So, yes, you got time to schedule this. Right at the end of June. Just look. Just look. Just look.
Just
guys.
it looks
This is
awesome.
what we're gonna
man.
have for the weekend. Also,
It is.
We're not at night. We'll be inside, but we'll be, in the woods and all that stuff in nature. Like, whoo, beautiful cabin, beautiful. Like, whoo. And we will be podcasting. Oh yes, you will be in this podcast.
Absolutely.
Woo! This is from my people. We're going to network. I can't wait to see y'all, but I got more pictures. It's a better picture. Like, damn, guys. Damn, guys. Like, we're going to have fun, bro. This is going to be excellent. And deposits already in. We got to pay another $1,000. So, these are the dates. June 26th to the June 29th. Bet. We're going to arrive
gonna keep
Thursday
going
night. Just to let you know, that's be a good time. And then
Alright,
check
let's
out
go.
this Sunday at 11. See y'all.
Yeah, it's happening. We talked about this for a while, and it's happening. Shout out to Stacy. Shout out to Cliff Browning. They made it happen, not me and y'all. They wanted to do it. And yes, all money's together. We can do great things. And this is a test run. And yes, for any of y'all that want to be on the podcast, we will be streaming and all that. We will be recording. We will be making content showing togetherness. You know what I mean? If we're people that always talk about unity, why don't we ever display it? So this is a perfect time to display how TikTok can bring people together that isn't always some type of revolutionary energy, that is just good vibes, high vibes. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna get to talk. I know a lot of y'all, I've been getting this comment a lot. Is Coach Tommy coming? Is Coach Tommy coming? And as of right now, yes, he's coming. He wants to come. So I gave him the dates. And I know a lot of y'all want to ask him questions, him and his quirky ass. Coach
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little reluctant to ask him though. Maybe he's an agent to kill me. I don't know. No, I'm joking. Nah, Coach Tommy's
No,
good.
it's not going
I'm messing with him. I'm just teasing him. He's coming, man.
like he's playing earlier.
Yeah, yeah, a lot. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I know a lot of y'all. Everyone, Jeremiah says, I want to talk to Coach Tommy. Samantha wants to talk to him. 007 Shenanigans wants to talk to him. You guys will all have your opportunity with a weekend. And ask him anything you can right then and there, because he won't talk over recorded devices, cell phone, nothing. He won't. He speaks very. He made a video with me in it, and let me tell you, he was being very cautious on what he said just in that video. But I know what he's doing, and as he should be cautious. And you guys always look at the things that Coach Tommy talks about. He's not saying nothing that you can't go look up. So if y'all got questions, y'all want some answers to, that'll be the time to ask him. This is the time. Maybe you can swap numbers. I don't know. But he will be there as of right now. And I will keep you guys updated when it comes to Coach Tommy. But yeah, again, I'm very excited to see all of you. Very excited to see every single one of you, man. And let's escape the matrix. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Let's break up the monotony. It's going to feel like it's going to take forever to get there. And then when we all meet up on that day, it's going to fly by. And you're going to like, damn, when's the next one?
Make some real connections and friends.
Yeah.
And
Organizations.
what it's all about.
Yeah. If we can't organize this way, what makes you guys think we can't organize something bigger? You know what I mean? So this is a good test run to see what we're capable of, just meeting and enjoying each other's presence. So I'm excited to see y'all. So let's just go on with the show. I love you too, bro. Mr. Rice 847, I love you. Message me when you get off the live. I got you. Again, we have 8 spots. I've counted all the people I think I counted. No, 7 actually. I didn't name one person on here that's in there. So yeah, we have 7 spots available. And yeah, I can't wait. All right, we're going to start bringing it down. We're going to talk about Cash Patel. CIA. I'll tell you when to play it. Now, again, you're going to hear Cash Patel. He's going to be talking about Well, it's on the Glenn Beck show. He was on the Glenn Beck podcast, and Glenn Beck asked him about the files that, were promised to us from election time, that were going to get released, 9/11, Epstein, and y'all have seen the whole debacle with Epstein, right? They said that they handed this fake folder out, and then no news came out, and then you had Joe Rogan's podcast with Elon Musk straight up said, nah, that was just some BS. Nothing happened. I'm checking my X feed to find out when news breaks. That's bad. But then you got Elon saying that he's been told secrets that can get him killed. So I think he's just another infamous actor. He's a glorified actor. He's up there playing a part.
What it feels like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's crazy when I've heard Elon to be an a-hole, a straight a-hole. I don't know about y'all, but anyone who's been around Elon in close proximity, I've talked to 2 people that seen him that worked at his plants, and they said he is an a-hole. But when you see him on these podcasts or these interviews, he seems very friendly, don't he? He's playing his part right. I think that is all a mirage, man. But let's play this video, and I'm going to discuss what he says and translate a little bit.
I never believed that the CIA killed Kennedy.
No.
That's bullshit.
You're talking to a guy that's read the entire JFK file.
You've seen all the secret stuff?
I've seen all of that, and I've seen the 7 pages of the 9/11 report.
It's a throw-off.
I've seen it all.
Yeah, it's a throw-off.
You don't say that to people that you can't tell what you saw. Should the Kennedy stuff be released?
Yes.
Is there anything there that is like, is anybody alive?
The problem is, the things that we can't release have nothing to do with the questions you guys are asking.
I believe that. That part I believe. I believe it's
That's
rabbit
about
holes.
as far as I can go on it. But like the answers you guys want, I pretty much have them.
Yeah.
There's very minimal stuff that can't be seen for things that you wouldn't even think are related to that.
Why can't we release them?
And you're thinking temporally, like, did it stop back then?
It's connecting. Right? That's why.
The way intelligence works is you're always developing it.
Facts.
Where did I get that? Where did that go? Oh, hey, I found that guy 5 years ago. Let's go talk to him.
Facts.
Where does that get us? It's a little bit bigger of a jigsaw puzzle. I mean, it's the same. Look, so the 7 pages of the 9/11 report, yes, overnight, that needs to come out. I'm telling you, that's got to go. And there will be some people that are pissed off.
There will be some people that are pissed off about 9/11. Again, if you've done any research into 9/11, you know why people are going to be pissed off, because people's sons were sent to war for, I'm going to be careful here. Yeah, y'all know. That's why. But when it comes, let me just go back to the JFK situation. Y'all already know about 9/11. I don't have to go down that rabbit hole. Y'all know. But when it comes to JFK and what he's saying, right? First off, how does he know the questions that we want to ask? How does he know? If anyone did any type of research into the JFK debacle, someone would say it was the driver. Some would say it was the man on the grassy knoll. Some would say it was the one-armed man. I don't know. The fugitive. But what I believe is the reason why they will not release the JFK files is because of the connecting dots that it would confirm. I can't tell you what I think they are. I don't know. But they're what other reason? And I don't like how in the beginning he said the CIA didn't do that. Come on.
Right.
It's already been proven they did. That's already come out. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But I know it makes sense why they don't want it to come out, because of what it's connecting to, because I think it confirms certain things that people, like you said, you have no idea.
Well, he's connected with Q. He was one of them that came out with the Q.
Really?
And all. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's one of the Q guys?
Yeah.
So he's appointed?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's appointed by Trump.
Right.
He's a Russian op. I'm starting to believe that. We got to watch the rest of that, which I'll probably watch on the plane ride. But I'm more curious about seeing the files now when it comes to JFK, because I would like to know what the correlating rabbit holes are. What did JFK get into? And of course, we know about Project Northwoods. He was approached about that operation. He said, no, absolutely not. And then it's funny how 9/11 JFK associated. It's funny. But if you know anything about Project Northwoods allegedly allegedly is an operation where they attack the American public and blame the conflicting country at that time to attack them and invade them and blah, blah, blah. You know, cloak and dagger, you know, that's all it is. That's what Project Northwoods is or was, but it was more aimed towards the Cuban Missile Crisis back in the 70s or 60s. Sorry, right?
Yeah.
60s, yeah. But yeah, I want to know what those rabbit holes are. I'm very intrigued. You know, what did JFK get into? And JFK got into a lot, man. He was talking about secret societies at one point. You know what I mean? He was coming at the Federal Reserve at one point, which I believe, if anything has anything to connect with, it has to do with that. It has to do with money. When anyone ever challenges the Federal Reserve of America, they disappear. That's facts.
Well, I heard some news that he had was fixing to sign in us going back on the gold standard, or was bringing silver back or something, or was trying to trickle something back in, and then the next day before it was signed.
Well, Nixon or Reagan, one of them, Nixon or Reagan, that was in 1971, and he was president before that. We were already on gold, so it couldn't have been that. That I know to be a fact. When was him president? In the 60s, right? Or 50s or 60s. So yeah, we were on the gold standard, but I think they were trying to. Something with state. I don't know. I gotta look into that. That's something I could talk about. That's something I could research and get into. But
Make a show about.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it has nothing to do with money because I researched money good enough. That's why I know 1971 and all that stuff when we got out underneath the gold standard. I'm pretty sure it was Nixon. Pretty sure. But again, it's a lot of information. But yeah, any of y'all intrigued? What do you think? What rabbit holes was tied to Mr. Kennedy? And why won't they release those documents? Oh, you would think anyone back in that time, they're no longer here, but their families are. You know what I mean? Is it the agents they don't want to release that did approve that took on the orders and followed through with them? Or like, what is it? Why don't they want us to see that file? It's been it's almost been 100 years. We're coming up on that mark. We're like 20, 30 years away from 100 years since that happened to JFK. And do you think it's more like on the side that they don't want the people to know that the government did it? Like actually did it? Like right now it's alleged. It's alleged, right. You know what I mean? But we know who did it. They've come out and said who did it, and that's why they're gatekeeping this information. But what do you think that would do to the public persona if they found out, man, who cares who you vote for? We vote for him and our government doesn't agree with him. Wait, who's the government? You know what I mean? That opens up a can of worms. Who's telling these people? Is it corporations? Are all these conspiracy theorists actually right? And I think it has more to do with that than anything dealing with who the names are, or you see where I'm going, because overreach is about to be shown in a way you never thought. Someone could come in? I thought I heard something. Oh, it was your phone. Yeah. So I'm about to show you a lot of examples of overreach, you know, and our government's so wishy-washy, it's ridiculous. One week they'll tell you this, y'all remember the whole Fauci things? I never told people to wear this, and then they went through the mirage of each year him saying things and then going back on things. Like, I don't even know why they have press conferences. Let's keep it real. All they do is counteract what they said before and then act like they didn't do it with plausible deniability. They lie to your face, them backstabbers. You know, let me show you an example of this right in your face. It's just 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks this man saw the president of Ukraine. It says Ukraine, right? There's one that says president. Stage. Absolutely. Watch this. Yeah, take that off. That's not it. I don't worry about that. Watch this. Tell me, this is laughable. Like,
I want to tell you and your people, you're the ally I've been hoping for all my life. Not one American has died defending Ukraine. You've taken our weapons and you've kicked their ass. And I'm very proud to have you as our ally. So, what did I think? Complete, utter disaster. What I saw in the Oval Office was disrespectful. And I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelensky again. He either needs to resign and send somebody over that we can do business with, or he needs to change.
That's crazy.
Big flip.
Yeah, like what is that? What is that? Tell me what that is, please. I would love to know. How? Hmm. I just got misinformation and I didn't even say anything. So I
Wow.
appealed. I appealed. I didn't say anything. What did I just got on my TikTok live. I just got misinformation and I didn't even say anything. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it going though. Stupid phone. Stupid ass phone. I'm gonna win that appeal. I'm gonna win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I didn't say anything. That's crazy how I get misinformation. This is why I tell you, YouTube's better. I can sit here
Right.
and talk more on YouTube and say alleged, all this, and they understand the words. But TikTok is not TikTok no more, guys. I don't know what that is. The age of 2019, 2020, TikTok is gone. And this is why we had to do a podcast. They can't shut me up. But you see how fast they switched up on him? You got a man, and listen, I don't have to explain to you, or maybe I do, that this whole proxy war thing is nothing but a real estate scandal, a money laundering scandal. Allegedly, it's my opinion. I got no facts to back up what I'm saying, but that's what I believe what's going on. You know what I mean? Billions of dollars have been sent to Ukraine. Some say 350. A fact check said it was 168. 168 billion.
That sure would do a lot for the people.
Yeah, I mean, why can't they send 168 billion to us?
Right.
Like, go to our cities. It looks like war. It looks like Ukraine. They don't. Shit, Ukraine look better than us right now, and they're allegedly in war. All I'm saying, I've been reading mixed feelings when it comes to the whole Zelensky thing, and it shows you how divided our country is. It really does. Now, as an American, I don't think they should be getting any. We shouldn't even been in a war anyway. You know what I mean? Straight up. And if it wasn't for the last presidency, this war wouldn't have happened. But how can I even say that when I know it's two wings, one bird? You know what I mean? And they left that whole president out to dry. It's funny that Zelensky was in a Netflix movie before he was president. And how do you go from making Netflix movies to become president of a country? That's how much this world is a stage, guys. Everything is a stage, and it's ridiculous. It's a clown show. And you know what? This is the messed up part. We continue to participate. We are participating. And that's the issue. When you vote, you agree to the terms. When you go get a license, you agree to the terms. When you turn on your news and you file out a poll, you agree to the terms. You're agreeing to the terms of your own enslavement, and you don't know it. That's facts. That is 1,000% facts. How much better off are we from 4 years ago? And then go back from 4 years to that. And then go back to 4 years from that. And then go back to 4 years from that. It's the same shit.
Same shit, different day.
Same shit. Ain't nothing changed. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And they inundate us with these lies. I'm not trying to make this political, but come on, man. I shouldn't have to convince you of this. You guys argue more with your fellow neighbor than you do a politician, and that's a problem. That's a major problem. Family members get cut off for politics. When Trump first ran, people were cutting family off because of who they voted for. And you don't see the mind control? You're willing to give up your own flesh and blood because he thinks differently politically? Huh? And you know what I hate more than anything? And this is how you know you're brainwashed. I must say this part out loud, right? You're brainwashed. This is you. If you think food and shelter shouldn't be provided to everyone, you're brainwashed. If you don't think that should be a daily necessity, you're brainwashed. If you think prison and homelessness should be in a society, you're brainwashed. Straight up. You know how much food they throw away a day? Because of bureaucracy? Because of litigation? And then y'all fight for this? Y'all think y'all live in a great country? You're in prison. You don't know it. And you fight for your own enslavement and you don't know it. And imagine someone says, you know, I think everyone should have food and everybody should have shelter. I've seen people fight against that. And they don't see why, because they're so tied to the ideology of consumerism, capitalism, money.
The illusion.
Yes. They don't even see. They're like, F you. If I have to work to pay for it, even though I'm help paying these billionaires, whatever, but hey, I got a nice house and I got 6 figures, you know? I'd rather have 6 figures. There has to be homeless people. Imagine if there was no homeless people. Would you think there'd be crime? Imagine if there was no homeless people. You think there'd be prisons? They're soon going to, listen, you see the landscaping, guys, where they're making homelessness in, like, you get imprisoned behind it. How are we different from Germany? Take away the narrative you learned from Germany. Take away that narrative, right, of the religious aspect and say it was just homeless and they were cleaning the homeless out the street. Now tell me we're not Germany. It's the same thing, just different narrative. Instead of the Semitics, it's the immigrants. Now we got the prisons getting filled up, camps getting filled up. We don't know what's happening. None of y'all ever been to prison. You have no idea what happens in prison. You don't. I've seen people murked by the officers. I'm not talking about inmates. I don't know about y'all's state, but anybody in the state of New Jersey, there's fights that go on, of course. But let me tell you, in the state of New Jersey, the inmates have solidarity. Because why would they fight each other when they're fighting the cops? You know what I'm saying? Why? The cops are killing people in there. So why are they going to fight each other when they got to worry about life and death through these officers just in case you step on a red line, especially in Bayside Prison, Baker's Blood? I watched a whole unit not eat, strike, because an officer disrespected someone's canteen. And during count, it was cooking in the sink because the hot water was coming out and they were cooking it in the sink. And the officer came out and threw it all over the ground right in front of everybody. Nobody went to chow. They thought we was going to riot. It's crazy. There's more unity and more solidarity and people treat each other with more respect in prison than they do on the street. That's crazy. I've never seen unification like that ever in my life. And I said, wow, power in numbers. You guys, why do you think I come up here and do this? Like, really do it? To hear myself talk? To become famous? Do I look like the type of person that would do good becoming famous? Come on. I have a dream, and not like Martin Luther King. Y'all know what my dream is. I have a dream, man. That everybody wake the hell up. As much as we are Germany, as much as we are Rome, as much as we are Egypt, we are also Atlantis. They don't tell you that. We also are Tartaria. They don't tell you that. They don't. They only want you to focus on the negative. As a species, we grew to unmeasurable heights in technology as a species. And they flood you with all these, Anunnaki stories. And there's like 4 Anunnaki stories with different types of beings that are all the same story. So how much does that make me believe the Anunnaki? And are the Anunnaki really for us if they are real? That's another different conversation. But they flood us with all this inundation, all these stories, all Nibiru, all this stuff. Bruh, That ain't got shit to do with how the three-letter agencies has flooded us with drugs, MK Ultra, frequency-directed weapons, energy weapons, and we're in a prison with an illusion of freedom. That's real problem. Not if the Anunnaki are coming, not if Nibiru's out there, not if there's 3 suns, 4 moons. We're still paying damn taxes. Well, some of y'all are. You pay taxes? Don't even say that. I don't pay no taxes. I'm gonna keep my man safe right now. Don't say nothing. But you know the answer, all right? Yeah, like, as a species, we must identify our power. And collectively, we must identify our power and how to demonstrate it. You know, have you ever watched any type of sci-fi movie and, you know, there'll be like type 1 civilization, type 2 civilization, type 3 civilization. You know what I'm talking about? In the type 1 civilization, which is the most advanced civilization technologically and socially, do you know what the first hump to grow as a civilization is? Solve all human conflict. Right? That means no division. We can't even get past that one step. We're arguing about gender more than we do race. That's how divided we are. Have y'all ever seen some of the chats in some of these, like, I stream off something when I watch sports, Streameast. And when I go to the chat box, which is a Twitch stream chat, there's so much racism in them chats. And I don't know if it's real people or bots. You know what I mean?
Could be bots
It
just
could
baiting
be,
people
right,
to continue
right.
it on.
I want y'all to know this and think like this too. I walk the streets every day. You know what I mean? We all do. We walk out of this house every day. Do y'all see racism like that? Not saying it's not real. Not saying that. It is systemic. Systemic, yes. But when it comes to everyday living people, I don't see it. I don't. Especially if you grew up in my era, 80s, 90s, racism. We weren't racist, bro. We weren't. You saw, especially in New York, North Jersey, South. Well, you got some South Jersey, it was racist, but I'm not talking about Mississippi burning here. But I think that's all propagated to us. That's why they gave black people a Black History Month, to perpetuate more racism. This should just be a history month. It shouldn't be based on the color of your skin. That shit don't even matter. It really don't. We're still talking about things that divide us. How are we ever going to get and move up to a higher advanced civilization when we can't even get past all human conflict being resolved? Because we argue about gender, feminism, racism, politics.
Algorithm.
Yeah, generations. Oh, it's the Gen Z. No, it's the Gen X. No, it's the millennials. No, it's the boomers. We are dumb. We're so dumb because we accept to be affected by it. And I want everybody to take accountability. I'm taking accountability.
Me too.
Yeah, let's be real. We allow them to manipulate us. 1,000%. We allow them to manipulate us. The world's a stage, guys. It's all fake and pretend. I can't wait to see y'all on freaking June 26th. Oh, I'm gonna fuck a lot of y'all heads up. Y'all I said that for I don't care. Woo! Y'all gonna see, man. And all this shit doesn't matter. You're here for a brief time and then coming back. I'm sorry, there's a lot of us coming back. I'm probably coming back. I don't want to. I'm not going into that light. But hey, they'd be like, nah. You are too powerful. You need to bring on. Maybe people that don't go into light, they keep their memories. Maybe that's what will happen. But we always come back. I don't know, but I'm not going into that light. I'm coming back, whatever. But I'm coming back for a purpose. I don't care if they try to take me out immediately. You know? There's just, we gotta grow up, people. We do. If you're a person who portrays to be a love and light, then stand up for the right things, man. Protect the ones that can't protect themselves. You know what I mean? Stand for something, fall for anything. And I know there's a lot of things. Every time I talk about certain topics that deal with our government, Yeah, I always see this comment. Well, what can I do? First off, who are you? Are you a person that feeds into the bullshit, or are you a person that sees the bullshit and wants to change the narrative? So therefore, you must work on yourself. That's what you need to do. You need to fix you first before we can ever attack a problem. So all my people out there need to start working on them. And I know that's the hardest thing to do when you go to a job and you have the monotony schedule, the monotonous day-to-day grind, but you must change who you are to who you really are. A lot of y'all are portraying to be something that you're not. You're afraid of what people think. You hide behind your trauma as an excuse. Y'all got to work through some things, change inside, and then how that will happen, your vibration will change, and then your vibration will attract, and then your vibration will all start sinking. Because if that don't happen, guys, we're done. Y'all know the end game. Y'all know what's coming. You know what I mean? Imagine if we said no and we took back that shit. That can happen. I'm envisioning it. This is my reality, right? So I'm going to speak life into that. What if? What if? What if? Because if not, I'm going to show you the beginning of what will soon later happen and put on the doctor. ADHD. Put that on. And I'm going to show you. This is the beginning, guys.
You're going to force me to put my kid on ADHD medicine, or else you're going to call CPS on me?
Let's be real. I never said anything about forcing you. I'm saying this is what's recommended for your kid. You have to put your kid on these meds. Like, it's best for your kid. I'm trying to do you a favor. Not even do you a favor. Do what's best for your child. And if you don't follow these instructions, man, I will be forced to call CPS.
So you are forcing me. You're saying either I put my kid on medication that they don't need.
I will be forced to call CPS.
Wow.
What you're doing right now is jeopardizing your kid. Jeopardizing your kid's future. I'm not trying to sit here and argue with you. I'm not debating with you. I'm the doctor, so I'm telling you what's best for you and your kid.
Wow.
But I don't understand, because my child has not shown any symptoms of ADHD, and I'm asking if I can get a second opinion, and you're telling me no, either put my child on medication or you're calling CPS. That's forcing me.
You asked about a second opinion.
I want the
am
appeal.
your second opinion. I'm the doctor.
No, you're not. You were the first opinion.
I just said I won the appeal. It's all right, good. But you see what that is, though? Oh, yeah, they kicked me off TikTok. I won the appeal, people, so don't worry. That's crazy. But look at that. Build back better, right? Right? You're soon going to see him attack for your safety. ADHD medication. That's not even terminal. How or why do doctors have the authority to notify CPS? Because you don't want to give your children ADHD medication. Wow, that lines up with just like gender affirming care.
Not only that, wouldn't let her get a second opinion.
Yeah, what? First of all, I've never heard that. That's viral. When I downloaded that video, that had 100,000 likes. For your safety. I have a question. Can your kids go to school right now if they don't get inoculated? And if your kids don't go to school, what happens to you? You're in prison. But you've been normalized to it. You don't even know.
That's not jail.
Yeah, it's not jail.
That's not jail.
Nah. It's not jail. Nah. Doing things against your will is not jail. You're right. Being forced with stipulate, having to wear a mask when told and where and when what, yeah, that's not jail. No. You can't breathe the free air. You got to breathe air through what we tell you. Yeah, that's not jail. It's not prison. Nah. You need a specific ID to get out the United States or a passport. Nah. That's not in jail. Nah, it's not prison. Nah. Oh, you don't pay your taxes, you go to jail? Nah, you're not in prison in jail now. Nah. You're free. You're free, guys. You're so free.
Or you fill out insurance quotes online and they start asking you for personal information like your credit score and all this stuff. And it's like, what?
You know what's so funny? People are so diluted to reality. They'll go, but you're comfortable, right? That tells you who's winning. If anyone ever says you're comfortable in prison, avoid those people. That is Mr. Smith tenfold. You're comfortable though, right? You're comfortable.
Until we're not.
Here's a question, guys, right? And I said this in a video, and I want you to critically think on what I'm about to say. Really, really think hard, right? A certain family named the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds, one of them families, one of them two families, the R's. They have the famous quote you all know. I want a nation of workers, not thinkers, right? Y'all all know that. What's that imply? They need us, right? To man the world so that they can reap the benefits and profits and all that, right? Now, you know these groups, which are Semitic, you know these groups of people value us less than nothing. You can talk to Coach Tommy and you can back up everything I'm saying because he's been in the mix with these elitist people. He has. He has pictures, he has numbers, he has contacts. I'm trying to tell you something. What happens to us once they don't need us for societal reasons, as in workers? What happens to us?
Reset.
And that's so, I explain.
Well, that could be behind all the stories of the Anunnaki and Tartarians and all that. That was just a reset every single time. We got to a spot that they could no longer control us. And
AI? You think AI was operable back then?
well, they talked about internet lines underneath the sea back.
Right, but AI and internet is two different things.
But it could have been used for that, and they just now released AI not too long ago to bring it into the fold. But it's been around this entire time.
I'm gonna latch on a little bit to what you just said. Aren't they talking about depopulation all the time?
Yeah.
And there's really not a lot of people here at all. Carbon credits, ozone layer, all this fake BS. Well, if you believe it, the science. We'll say science, which science is nothing but a belief factor. If they don't need us when they value us less than nothing, and we got AI and robotics, right, to take care of the economy, what use are us? See what I'm saying? Now we got all these
transfer of consciousness,
right? And then you got you're either going to be popped, you're going to be taken off, your head going to be taken off, or you're going to go into a robot, and you're going to be in slavery, really slavery, torment for eternity. Because they want a nation of workers, not thinkers. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to use this. Why don't they want you to use this? And this is the people that run the world.
What was the other quote? You'll own nothing and be happy about it.
You'll own nothing and like it, which is also from another Semitic. 9/11 Semitic. Germany Semitic. A.H. Bitler Semitic. There's a trend going on with these Semitics. All the tyrants were Semitic, and they're not even the real Semitic. And I have to be careful. I do. But what does that say for you? They value you as a worthless mouth breather. Why do you think we keep having these wars? You know? We're no different than the kids in Congo. They at least know where they stand. You understand? Their lives are harder, yes, but there's no difference spiritually. We're actually worse off because we're ignorant to the fact. Facts. We have no idea of reality. We're so boxed in, cubed. It's right in our face. You know? People, when I tell you to be a service, please understand there's revelation that comes with service. There's enlightenment that comes with service. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you do something for somebody else just because you wanted to? That's partially is your kundalini, believe it or not. You just didn't know you activated that way. We're getting to an area of time where, again, I won't be able to do this. Cliff won't be able to do this. We won't even be able to talk about this. That would be a law against this. You know what I mean? And you're seeing the landscape setting up. Every generation since Egypt, we've been going towards a direction. and it failed. Then we went to Rome. Rome had a direction, and it failed. Then we went to Germany. Germany went a direction, and it failed. Guess what? We're phase 4, guys. We're America, and it's the same entity. And you think there's a difference. Is America the good guys or bad guys? We are Germany. Why do you think they call it the Roman salute? Because it's the same entity, guys. That German, that Hail Hitler thing, that's the same thing. They got it from Rome and they got it from Egypt. It's the same thing. It's the same entity. Global domination. You got Trump talking about, I'm going to take Greenland. Greenland's like, no. No, it doesn't matter. Canada thinks that they're not going to be the 51st state. They already are.
And don't even know it.
Don't even know. Mark my words. Everyone who thinks I'm a liar, you'll come back to this and be like, no, I need to file tax materiality. He's been saying it. He said this. I showed y'all the whole thing from an accountant when they're going through probate. Y'all better learn money, man. Learn why money moves the way it does. You'll see the world different. Oh, you'll see it different, man. It's crazy, but it is what it is, man. Make the most of what you got. Work on you. That's how you change the world. We cannot unite if you're not someone I can unite with. You understand? So how do you become that? Right now, y'all got to get y'all shit together. A lot of y'all already do. But there's people that are waking up right now that don't know what direction they go. And you must tell them, become the best version of you. That is the plan, guys. You know what I mean? And we'll find each other because the resistance will be people that aren't taking no chip in their hand. There ain't taking no chip in their brain. They're not going to do it. And we'll be off in some woods, hidden out underground, maybe. Who knows? And they'll come in office, and who cares? I'm cool with death. I'm cool. Get me. You know what I mean? But we're coming right back. That's what you guys don't see. Don't be afraid of death. Because then you're just coming back to this. And that's why it's imperative we change it. You think your life's not important? This ain't your first time here. It's not. Stop believing the dogma. You're not that lucky to be born at what?
The pinnacle of time.
The pinnacle of time. Time's an illusion. You're coming back. So yes, fight now. If you die, oh well, you'll be back and fight again and fight again and fight again. You think this is your first time fighting? Naive son. My naive son. It's okay. It's just that some people are standing in their power, man. Things are going to start getting unlocked. We keep talking about we're going to get these powers. What are these powers going to be? Is it going to be memory? We don't know. Some people call it discernment. I got my discernment. Is it going to be expanded more? I don't know. But everyone feels like something is changing within them. People are having their ears ring for no reason, having eyes look at them and don't understand where these eyes are at. They're noticing things. Play the last video. Love y'all.
New details tonight on plans to turn Myrtle Beach into Meta Beach. It's all part of making the city a smart city using new advanced technology. Our Ali Espinosa joins us live from downtown Myrtle Beach tonight, and Ali, city staff are actually calling this the fourth industrial revolution.
Really?
Talk about the ultimate upgrade. So what does that mean for us here in Myrtle Beach?
Really?
Rachel, the overall goal is to improve our quality of life here in Myrtle Beach, and city staff say they're working to do that through new technology, and it's all starting right here in downtown Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
It's the second fastest growing city in the entire country. From its 60-mile beach to hosting one of the biggest country music festivals, Myrtle Beach is no doubt an area that has a lot to offer.
And
the plans
fires
to bring it to the next level are ahead.
What we're looking to do, what we're trying to do here.
Isn't that area on fire right now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Did you see that Meta Beach? Well, I have a question. What tokens do I tell people to invest in?
High Street.
Which is a Metaverse token.
Right.
Augmented
reality.
Yes. And virtual reality will be a thing. If they're going to put chips in your brain, guys, right? You don't think there'll be, have y'all ever seen Ready Player One? You don't think there'll be something you'll all be able to upload up to? You don't think there'll be something where, Grand Theft Auto will have its own money market? There's a reason why I'm on Sandbox. There's a reason why I tell y'all to buy High Street. There's a reason for that. And if you start looking at the landscape of things happening, in the tech world, where tech and economics are merging, you guys are at the ground floor. Facebook changed their name to what?
Meta.
Sandbox is a what?
Metacoin.
High Street is a?
Metacoin.
Yes. It's coming. It's coming. That's one industry in the crypto market I know is going to be here. Now, I can't tell you about XRP. I can't tell you about XLM. I can't tell you, but I know gaming. I know social media. I understand smart contracts and how you would connect a third party to a vendor. I understand that digital footprint. Listen to me! Please, I make nothing for you becoming frugal. And the landscape is landscaping when it comes to these cities. There's a lot of truthers out there, right? That only push fear. But how many truthers are out there like me trying to give you resolution just in case? How many of them are out there? Huh? I hope you didn't break it. I hope I'm still on. Yeah, I'll check. And I'm going to talk like I am. Did your whole computer get off? Oh, good. Good. How many people are out there doing what I do? Seriously. Telling you what to invest in will actually give you something to trade. How many? Show you how to trade. Not many. Truther, Fibonacci retracement, Elliott wave theory, Wyckoff. How many can talk about that type of stuff? Crypto, stocks, Forex, don't matter. Bond market, bruh, I'm in tune. How many are trying to sell you a course and how many are actually making trips like this to meet y'all? How many truthers out there? How many content creators are out there flying across the country to see their following? To meet them? How many are doing that?
Building community.
Building a community. And now you see why they ban me the way they do. There's a reason why. Even on my YouTube, I feel like gets stunted. It gets hindered. If you don't follow me, you don't see none of my content. It doesn't get pushed. I'm too controversial. I'm too harmful content. And I'm all word of mouth. I'm only followed and gained my following through authenticity and honesty. Reality. Because what I say makes too much damn sense. Makes too much sense to ignore. And there's something inside y'all that y'all can feel I'm right. We're right. And I can't wait to see y'all June 26th. Oh, I can't wait. There's some of y'all I can't wait to see more than others. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to treat it like there is no tomorrow. I'm going to keep it real. Yeah, you know. Some of y'all know what I'm saying. You know, one of you knows exactly what I'm saying. And I can't wait. You better not waste a moment. I love all of y'all, man. I will be going home for 2 weeks. I need to see my boy. I need to get revitalized with purpose. And we'll be back at it on the podcast. I will be going live in Jersey, of course. I'm going to go see some of my people. I got to go see my brother. And don't worry. Again, I'll still be doing lives. I might even do a little thing with Coach Tommy. I'll have to make another account because he's not messing up my TikTok, man. If I'm gonna mess up my TikTok, I'm gonna mess my TikTok up because I want to be able to show the podcast on TikTok, and I won the appeal. So that's to you, TikTok, because I was talking about JFK and 9/11, and they didn't like it. I am watched, guys. If you don't know, I am watched heavy, and there's a reason. Well, you notice I haven't got many community guidelines lately, and that's because I don't talk about what I need to talk about. So if y'all got any questions on that trip and you're there, ask away. And I can't wait till y'all realize, holy shit, Dre is who he says he is. Because I get that a lot. Steve thought it too. He tried to hit me with so many questions. He's like, oh, how are you able to talk about a multitude of topics? It says, because I research them. You know what I mean? That's all it is. But I love all of y'all, man. Reach out to me. Hit me on my TikTok. If you want to come on to the trip, I got about like 6 spots. And Boogie, you gonna be there. We will make sure you're there. Definitely. You're gonna have to fly. If not, drive. If someone's driving up from your area, I'll make them pick you up. We will coordinate. We will get it together. Samantha Watkins will be there. Matrix Vending will be there.
We still got time
Parker,
to plan all this
right,
out.
right. We got time. I just want to get the names down, and then everyone starts saving for like May 1st. We're gonna tell people to start sending the money. But Raymond, my boy Raymond wants to go. Parker Green Thumb, he's in. Patrick Henrik, he's in. And I think Toy Side. There's a couple of them, but I'm going to coordinate with you guys. I love all of you. We got time. Don't feel rushed like I'm going to leave you out. I will contact y'all, all right? I go purely off discernment, and the right people that are supposed to be there that day will. You can't fight nature. You can't fight divine intervention. You can't fight it. It's going to happen. It's already has. We just ain't reached that timeline. I love all of y'all. Stay blessed. Stay purposeful. Stay of service and go help someone today, man. Go make someone smile. Stop judging people and be present. I love all of you. Peace to the guys.